Hello everyone and welcome to the F125 League that I will be competing in for the next few weeks. It is the FSG F1 League. This first race will be here at Imola, and we do have Hungary next week. That is the calendar for the 10 race season. Then we have the lineup. These are the lineup. It might change over the course of the season. We'll just see as people slowly join. And we'll get straight into quali. It's one
Bro, I hope you
session.
don't call my name while I'm streaming. Start
All
off
the
strong.
audio you are hearing
Bro,
was within the Discord that we were in, uh,
I
and
don't
I
have
did
any
have
in
to
there.
deal with this during this lap.
Bro, Mike, please. There's nothing in there. I don't have none of your socks, man. No, I don't.
Just shunted it into the wall.
At this point, you can see that I do have my teammate behind me. I'm not trying to give him a toe, he's just that kind of close. But I'm really just trying to shut out all this extra noise and put down the lap. Wanted to get out as soon as possible because I knew traffic would be bad at some point within the session, early on.
Bro, that just pissed me off, bro.
Okay, that's P19.
Ah.
P19.
And as we cross the line, it is provisional pole position with a 116.4, as I
The
just said.
last
And then
corner on a
here,
decent lap.
you can see all that traffic finally coming out of the pits, that I'm glad that I avoided. Okay, here,
I'm trying to get out of fucking everybody's way. This is fucking insane.
you can hear Alex, who's head of the league, complaining about the traffic, because we do have AI, but this will be the
I don't know
second
who the fuck's
quali
coming.
run. I tried to make it as late as possible, knowing
Oh! Yeah, I
that
don't care.
there will be
Gasly.
hella traffic.
This is fucking insane. Fucking crazy. Oh my god, I'm scared. 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 I'm in the way.
I didn't make it by 1 second because I had to let Pierre through. Or yeah, I think it was Pierre.
That's crazy.
God damn it! Literally 1 second.
And we're just moving.
I would have got a better exit though.
Oh shit.
I could have made it.
I don't know why I went out so early.
I don't
know,
either.
a little too late.
I can't even see what's about to happen.
He's about a second up coming out of the final corner.
Yeah, the track distance, I was ready for it too.
And as you can see,
Oh
I
my
do
God.
secure
Way too early.
pole position with a
I was like I was
14.4.
like fucking 17 up on my lap too. He's probably gonna take it. I'm cool with it. Cool. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I went 15.4. Nice and easy. If you do want to see these, Alex does stream these live. We typically do those on a Monday. So if you want, I will put his Twitch and YouTube in the description. This was the full qualifying, but you're gonna realize pretty quickly here that things didn't end up that way. We ended up having some technical difficulties.
Wait.
That was the strategy that I chose.
About getting off to the
Um,
bad tires at the right
we
time.
kind of
If
agreed
it
on a
rains,
two-stop
same
thing,
thing. Get on them
but you'll
tires at
see
the
how
right time.
that comes into effect.
I mean,
Any rain.
And we're good,
That's
though,
what
yeah.
it said last race, and then the race engineer came on and said.
Well, we're
rain
about to
expected
find out.
Oh, it's on approximate. That's why.
So.
Yeah,
30, how many laps is the race? 32? Yeah.
32. So the reason why we're talking about that is because this is actually our third attempt running the race. The first one I disconnected as well as the other guys had some spin outs. So we decided to restart it. Second time around,
Good luck for
the
third
standings
time.
didn't get transferred correctly, so
Third?
we had to go back and fix it.
Yep. You thought this
And the
was the
second
first
run had
Nah, bro.
potential rain.
I thought this the third time. What happened the
220.
first two times, bro?
Okay, the last time wasn't that bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the last time.
I
that was-
disconnected
We didn't
and then
move the right order.
people kept crashing. So
As kind of explained there as well.
I just need
But
to
this
get off
is
the line.
the race.
Alright,
We
good luck,
do
boys.
have a full formation lap. So just trying to get the best launch I can. Before this, if we go back to the first one, I was the only one who had experience doing this full 50% race, and the only one who knew what the tire wear was kind of like. But at this point, we had already done
What
at
the
least
fuck?
15 different laps,
Tez hit someone.
Cortez hit somebody.
Yo! How
So-
did,
Bro, I didn't touch him.
they
I
all
didn't
knew
touch
what
him.
the strategy
I didn't
was.
touch
Kind
did he just not move?
I'm gonna try and post a
I
little
went
bit
over
more
my-
to the
Alright,
right.
boys, good
God
luck.
damn it.
This is purely to try and close off
luck.
any bet from Alex, who is starting
Please play it
in
safe.
P2.
Tez, please do not punt anyone.
I hope not.
Cortez, if you didn't know, missed quali,
Is on.
but he arrived right before we were gonna start this third race, so we let him join and we gave him 10th position,
Dang.
Bad start.
just to kind of give him some leeway.
Damn, Alex. you
Conservative. My bad.
I thought I was
The
gonna
guys behind have a
absolutely
little
hit.
bit of difficulty through turn
Ferrari.
one, lap one, but I keep it pretty clean with no one really competing against me.
I went off. God dang it.
If you're curious about the AI, I think in this race we had them at 80. During quali, they were at 75. And I think next week we are bumping it up to 85. The AI is fairly temporary for now, as we're kind of waiting for more people to get into the league. And at the moment, as you might have seen, we have 6 people. In this race, we had 5. So we've gained at least 1 since then. But this first lap, I'm going to take a big lead. Just kind of put in a real quick first lap. After that, I do kind of slow down.
I saved it.
And it's
Didn't want to hit it, you.
purely in the fact that I didn't want to hurt the rear tires. Because I can get very throttle heavy. So we'll kind of skip to the second lap. This is when Alex gets in DRS.
I'm not gonna pass you. Just try to close back up.
Yeah. I'm trying to get back.
Davion and Brady kind of making some strategies back there, even though they're on different teams. Mostly just to catch up with us.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care.
You can trade if you want. Yep.
And let's just go back. Shoot.
They're both gonna go through. Right, not gonna let up.
I barely got DRS.
If we do this, it's fine, because we can just work together.
Oh my god, Akon.
Fernando's gonna, he has
Carlos
faith.
out.
I am going to
No, not Carlos.
defend
No.
against Alex there. He just didn't have the proximity for that DRS. I think it's about
You're on the faster tires anyway.
6/10.
I'm not gonna be faster.
you need to with DRS and ERS to
Oh, my
pass.
ERS is on automatic.
That's a rip.
But I also know that I am slower in the straights because of the setup that I'm running is a little bit more
Yeah.
higher downforce. Should have went with a lower downforce setup
Get away
just to
from
help
this
with that. But sadly didn't, which meant that every time I needed to use a lot of ERS down that front straight. So you'll see Alex is 4, 5 tenths, 6 tenths
Ooh, looks like an engine
behind.
failure.
So he is
Hope you don't bring all
almost
that shit my way.
guaranteed the pass here, as you'll see. Brady sets fastest lap, and I'm gonna turn in, keep it nice and easy, try and keep some pressure on him. Where the
Started
next
to
lap
dive bomb.
I fell way back,
But
had to mess up
halfway
in
up
the
the
second
canal.
sector.
He's going in the pits. 'Cause he's got damage.
I am going to catch up to him,
Got a little bit of
and
damage. There we
then
go.
with the dirty air,
No!
I just kind
Oh,
of lose
dude,
it with
I've been
throttle
doing so
input.
good all day.
Just not used to it, and then not trying to ruin anyone's race with this
Appreciate the
rejoin,
real rejoin.
unless they're AI. That don't even really mess up the AI here. We're just gonna jump to Tez,
Tez,
my
what
Nice
the fuck?
DRS
lagging
speed.
out
Wow.
there.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
that was a very weird, awkward
Got
moment
back
early
there.
on,
I lag
but
so
free
hard.
position.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
see.
teleported through Tez.
Oh, damn.
Or Tez teleported through me, more accurately.
I keep Lewis
Now
in
we're
the
gonna
car.
go to lap 7.
Wow, sector.
This is Gasly. He's gonna go for a move. I'm gonna
What do you
defend
mean
him.
you don't have data? Oh my god, that's crazy.
I'm also gonna get mad at my engineer,
I'm not trying to let him get.
but you can really tell with the AI that they're much faster than me on the straights here, and I'm not much
Come on,
faster through the corner with the high downforce, sadly.
Wait, what's my ERS on?
I did try and play my ERS
That's why.
with it throughout the race, switching it between none, medium, and hot lap, and overtake.
No.
When I thought was needed. I'm gonna mess up there. Gasly's gonna go, but I can be a little bit more braver on the brakes there, and I'll get the exit. In reality, I should just let him go, because I would have had DRS then, instead of him being right behind me and getting DRS. I probably would have kept the position for maybe about another lap. You can kind of see on the mini map, Tez goes off. Not too worried about Tez. He's still fairly new to sim racing in general. Whereas everyone else, I know has been doing a little bit of sim racing. With 2 of us doing iRacing, and I think 3 of us doing Solo Corsa.
No. More.
But for the
Why are
most
there
part,
so many? Oh.
it's a mix of experience here.
Oh, hold on.
But Gasly's kind of gonna run away with it. Anytime we get on a straight, as you can tell in the corner, I can catch. But the AI being way slower in the corner does catch me off guard a few times, as it did at the top of the hill there.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
We are running regular when it comes to corner cutting and stuff. So you will see, and you probably have seen throughout this video, I take a little bit of liberty with what the track will allow, just to try and extract a little bit faster times. But DRS here, DRS easily passed Gasly back.
Okay, we can take
I do decide to pit 1 lap early. The tire wear just was killer for me. I wish I should have gone longer, but I also knew that the undercut was pretty powerful if done right. So we're gonna jump to the end of that lap. I'm gonna mess up that corner, which is at least half a second loss, but we're gonna dip into the pits, trying to slow it down enough to not get a penalty. And everyone's gonna kind of pit in behind me that was in that group. Nice clean pit stop.
You're getting held up so much. Gee, Fernando. Come on.
But the AI, as you might hear and you might see, is a lot more competitive at points in this new F125 game.
One stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
But we're gonna come out the pits in 12th position, and now we're just kind of gonna push
Oh, that
and
was
see
so
what
close.
happens. Kind of gonna jump along the timeline here.
God damn it, man. I keep spinning now.
Gonna set a fastest lap.
The race. Keep this up. Well done.
And we're gonna see Brady coming out of the pits here with a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the
All
pit
my
lane.
positions I get.
I think at least 2 or 3 of the guys had an issue with that. They're not used to running that. I don't remember if that was set as an assist that had to be off or not. But they just weren't used to it. So they were just going too fast into the pit lane. The job right now is to catch Brady. Even though he has that 10-second penalty, I still want to catch him. Because the aim
Did the same thing. Oh my god, bro.
would be to get
Yeah.
to
That
Ocon
penalty
and pass
sucked.
Ocon. And as we try
I mean
and
that freaking
recover from my spin out.
I've never had to do that. I gotta do this.
Absolutely abused track limits. You'll see that come up another few times. Brady gonna go for the dive bomb. And then Ocon here just
There's a dang
tries
fly.
to
Brady.
keep it
What
off
the hell,
the
dude?
track. Brady did nothing wrong. The AI just
Yo,
went
He
off
just-
a
and
fly
tried
just
to,
Wouldn't
landed on
turn
my
out
face.
from the-
Okay, so we're leading up team
yeah,
A
just
driver.
very
Instead of flying,
unfortunate.
just landed on his face.
0
I'm
seconds.
then gonna pass Smooth coming out of the
This is
pits,
awesome.
who also has a 10-second penalty.
Why am I on a
But then
soft
he
tire,
gets
dude?
way faster. And then you'll hear Brady's race does not get better. He will eventually just give up.
This might sound crazy, but I think I could do one stop.
Why?
But now the plan is to stick with Smooth, aka Davion, and we're just gonna try and go all the way to the next pit stop and stay within a second or two of him.
Damn it.
So has everybody had a spin out or something?
Yeah, I've spun out like 6 times.
I've got 2 broken front wings. The
God damn.
speed. And I got put on a soft, so I'm gonna have to put it again.
That's a real. Are you out of hards?
I was on a hard and then it switched me to a soft for some reason.
Might be a limited tire availability left.
And we're gonna cut to me catching Bortoletto a few laps later. I'm close enough. Just need the DRS and a little bit of ERS to make this pass easy as possible. But he is gonna kind of start to push me.
Yeah, he over defends like hell.
Off the track, but
Push me on the
ends up
track.
leaving
Yeah,
enough
damn.
space. As you can see throughout that skip, I did lose about 3 seconds to Davion, aka Smooth. I think I had a few mistakes throughout the race. And then we're gonna jump all the way to the pit stop, where I once again come in a lap early from what was scheduled, but that was a 10-lap stint, which is what I should have done the first time around. Gonna box, nice and easy. And then, nice and quick. Gonna try and recharge a little bit of the battery here, because towards the end, I was really struggling with getting it high, and then I'd recharge it, and then I'd overuse it, and
last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
I'd
Let's go.
have to do another slow lap. Definitely something I need to
Alright.
kind of figure out with this game. But we're gonna drop down to 10th after that second pit stop. And we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna pass Smooth, who gets
Okay,
another
so
10-second
all our
penalty.
tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated
So
to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't
we're
be
gonna
anything
really
to worry
lead
about.
after that. And now we're just trying to catch Hamilton, because we're gonna pretty much pass most of the field there and go back up to 4th place. And now we have Alonso and Hamilton set in our sights. And I hope to make quick work of
You almost
both
lost
of
it
them.
there.
Oh, Jesus. Even after that mistake, at the end of that lap, I did make up enough time. And just like we passed Borletto, we're going to pass Fernando Alonso here. But it's going to take a little bit more work because I had a bad get out the corner. He's going to defend, and
Oh,
I'm going to hit
fucking
him.
Alonso just brake checked me. Moved under braking and brake checked me. That's crazy.
After looking at it for a little, he didn't really move under braking. He just kind of sat in the middle and braked really early. Just wasn't ready for it. But
Damn,
still
Alex,
get
how
the
you that
pass
far
done.
in front?
I don't know.
You made all your pit stops?
Because I made
Yeah.
mistakes. That's it. The fucking 2 hit penalties screwed me.
I know, but there's a whole pit stop ahead.
Yeah, because I got 20 seconds of a penalty. Or at least I used 10 of it.
So Smooth doesn't quite get what I was saying, but I felt something was suspicious that he was an entire pit stop ahead. I didn't think I would be 35 seconds behind after uh, crawling all that hard work back. We're gonna send it past Hamilton, nice and easy. Hamilton's gonna brake early, cause I had to go back, and from here we're just gonna kind of smooth. But we're gonna jump to the last lap here.
I'm gonna have to practice for Jeddah.
Thing
so it's
is,
the last one I can't.
Alex
That's
did
the
not
one
do
I
a
need.
2-stop. We all said we were gonna do a 2-stop during the second race, and then he thought that that didn't count because we were doing
Eddie
a different
rounds
one.
the final corner.
But it's not a big deal. It's still a really close championship in total. But it gives me a little hope, saying that if he
Is
would
this
have
Tez?
taken one more stop, um,
Oh,
I would have been a lot closer to him.
That's not
Marcus
his
Lee.
Yeah. That's not his
Bortoletto really got fifth today.
But
Bro.
we're gonna go through
What
and
you
get
on? A fucking
P2,
G923? A G923?
which
about to get a
will
finish
be
here soon,
nice
though.
for the points and a great first
Oh
race
my
for the
god.
season.
Oh. Bruh.
Here's how championship standings currently stand, and I hope you guys have had a good time watching this video. We'll be back with this in another week. Subscribe. Adios.